Hey you guys, welcome to today's video, or welcome if you are new here. Today is going to be just a day in the life video. It is a Thursday here. Not too much going on today. We're kind of getting a late start. It has been not a lazy week, but we got back from a short vacation last week and we're kind of just trying to get back into the groove of things. We have not had a lot of extra activities going on this week because it's spring break for a lot of places. So it's been kind of a good week. I actually slept in a little bit later than I wanted to this morning. So I'm about ready to have a quick breakfast, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and get a short workout in, and then come up, get showered, take care of a couple things for work and homeschool, and then we're gonna head to our homeschool co-op today. And actually tonight there is a homeschool convention going on in our town. I've never actually been to this one before. It's one of the greater homeschool conventions. I wasn't necessarily planning on going, but I looked at some of the speakers and some of the lineup last night, and some of it looks kind of interesting. So I don't know, we actually have a pretty light couple of days, so I may decide to pop in there. We will see. It's always fun to browse the curriculum and shop the vendor hall and do that type of thing. So I don't know, we might end up doing that later today as well. But right now, I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm gonna help my kids get started on a little bit of their schoolwork. They got up much earlier than me today and got a lot of their independent work done. We have a lighter day at home since we do have co-op today, but I'm gonna help my son with some math. And my girls, I think, are working on language arts right now. I need to hop onto CTC Math and assign them some practice problems that I want them to work on. And my youngest preschooler, he is eating some breakfast right now, and then he will play. He might watch a show or something until I'm finished and can work on his schoolwork with him. We're gonna try to get that done before we go to co-op today as well. This is breakfast for the day, really quick and easy. I love the Kodiak protein oatmeal. Maple and brown sugar is my favorite, so just make a quick bowl of that. I'm gonna have that before I go downstairs to do my workout. Emma, what are you working on this morning? You've got a map up on your computer.
Yeah.
Oh, you're working on what Carly did yesterday?
Yeah.
Working
I'm
on
stuck on this part.
So you're having to find some of the cities that are located in Florida. The story that they're reading for language arts is Strawberry Girl, right? You're reading some excerpts from that. So that takes place in Florida. So they're having to find out some things about Florida. So So what are you using Google Maps?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you used yesterday, Carly?
So easy because it is. You just have to type something else, and then I'll just show you like a whole map. So it's easy. Just I literally just looked at this and I just filled the whole. I really did look at the
So which one are you having trouble finding, Emma?
No, I found all of them.
Okay.
I'm stuck on
Oh, look at a map of your state. So you need to pull up a map of Missouri, right? And it says you're just looking at the different sections. So northern, southern, and central sections. So we'll pull up Missouri and we'll look at some different cities in each section there. And then Luke is going to be working on CTC Math. We've got HCF using factor trees. So we're going to take a look at that and see what is that. I think that's what he's asking too. So we're going to go over some of that together. Before I head downstairs, one of the things that I love about CTC Math is that they have a huge question bank of problems. that I can create worksheets and different things really easily for my kids. So the other day we were working on some fractions and my daughters were struggling a little bit. We did a lot of problems together and eventually they got it, but I want to just give them a little extra practice with this just to make sure after a couple days they still know what's going on and they truly have the concept. So I go into create a question bank. They are in 5th grade. We were doing numbers and it was fractions 2. And let's see, we want to do some addition and subtraction with different denominators, subtracting from a whole. Let's just do from a whole number, multiplying fractions and division of fractions. So I get to select the topics that they need to work on specifically. I'll click next. I can choose how many questions I want to give them. So we're not going to do 40 today. I think we'll do, they did a lot the other day. We'll do 15 questions today. And then for the difficulty level, you can pick if you want all easy questions, if you want all harder questions, if you want to evenly distribute them, then those are your options. So generate questions, and then it will build your worksheet for you. It'll give you your list of questions. You can group by difficulty or the lesson. You can, let's see, I can't do that on this page. You can give it a title. So I'm gonna call this Fractions Practice and then the date. Then I will hit save. And it's gonna generate the question bank right here. So their worksheet shows up here. From there, I can print this if I want to. And you can add space for them to work out. You can decide how much space you want to add, give them space to work out the problem. I printed this the other day. I think what I'm going to do is assign this online. So Bella, you need to go outside. Okay, so I'm going to assign this to them online and they're going to work out the problems in their notebook. You can also, let's see, view it with answers. So what I will typically do is view the answers it's generating. I'll save this as a PDF so that once they're finished, print, save as PDF, and then I'll just save it in my downloads folder. And that way when they're done working on it later, I can pull it up and easily check their answers. But to go ahead and assign it as a task, if I go over to task, click new task, we're going to just have this one available today. I want them to finish it. Fractions 2, and then I'm gonna select my recipients. So I'm gonna have Carly and Emma complete that. And then if I go over to question banks, I can find the one that I just created, which is here, select that. And yeah, that's all that I'm gonna do there. When I click save task, that's gonna automatically show up in their account when they log in to go to complete it. Okay, so what I am doing really quick is just, I pulled out a couple things to set out for Oliver for when he's done with breakfast. He can play with some of this stuff while I am downstairs doing my quick workout. He has already started digging into it, but these are just some things we haven't gotten out for a while. We really like the dot markers, and these are some fun activity books that we can use with those. These are from My Father's World curriculum. I have some lacing and tracing shapes. There are some little number puzzles. I'll probably take those apart. And then there's just little toys here that he can play around with and have fun with while I get my workout in. What letter is that, bud? A. A says And that says, let's see, I think it says ape, which is its long sound. We haven't really learned that very much yet, but you got your favorite color there too. Good job. So yeah, so you, good. So one of the successes was Henry B. Plant. And the other one, let's see. So what else do you have? You said it was popular. What was popular?
Like selling them and like trading them and like it just became popular. Like everyone wanted strawberries. Everyone wanted like to trade them.
The popularity of the strawberries. Okay. What did Henry B. Plant do?
So he built a railroad to the east and west coast.
Yep.
To
So
transport the strawberries.
all right, you guys, welcome to my messy basement. I've got all this junk sitting out here. We had cleared out our back closet. We're gonna do some shelving so that we can organize all of the things. And right now it is just sitting out here and driving me a little crazy, but that will get done soon, sometime soon. But today I'm going to be probably doing the elliptical. I have not done an elliptical workout in a long time because typically I will either be on my treadmill or I do love my spin bike. I got this for a really great price off of Facebook Marketplace, not a couple years ago, but I've gotten a lot of great use out of this because Les Mills On Demand has some great spin classes that you can do. So I love this. I put a little thing on the top for my iPad if I ever want to use it, or I'll just watch. We have a screen that'll come down. I'll watch the workout on the TV. But today I'm going to do the elliptical. I had a race last weekend. My legs are pretty well recovered, but they're still a little sore. So I just want to do something kind of low impact, something kind of easy. There's no big special workout or anything planned, just something to get my heart rate up this morning before we head to co-op. Okay, so this is what you always see during these day in the life videos, right? This is what I'm wearing. I'm kind of joking because I know you guys aren't going to come here looking for fashion advice. Clearly, this is the Homeschool Mom co-op uniform. This is what I'm wearing to co-op, and I actually kind of dressed up for you guys because typically I would be in workout pants or leggings or something. I don't even like wearing jeans very often, but jeans and a t-shirt. This is what we get on co-op days, and some boots. I don't even know what brand the jeans are, but I will tell you they are from Stitch Fix. I learned recently that not everybody knows what Stitch Fix is, but so if you don't know, it is kind of like a subscription box where they send you a box however often you want it, and they send you clothes. You pick out what you want to keep and you send back what you don't want to keep, and it's super easy. I love shopping for clothes, but I don't have a lot of time to shop for clothes sometimes, and so this is convenient. And B, when I do go shopping, I have the hardest time making up my mind on what actually to get. So if they send me something and it's something that is, cute and I like it, then it's easy enough just to keep. And yeah, that is a great option. So Stitch Fix, I will leave a link down below if you do want to check it out. But otherwise, yeah, no other fashion advice here. Oh, t-shirt. This is Homeschool Style Co. It's actually a little plug for my shirt company. I do some homeschool shirts. Everybody, sells shirts nowadays. I get it. But if you're looking for a fun homeschool shirt, go to homeschoolstyleco.com and check out the different designs that are there. It's just one small way. If you are also like a t-shirt casual dresser like me, you can support my shop and my little business there. I would love for you to check it out. All right, let's go to co-op. Gather up all the kids, get everything ready, and head out the door. Okay, we are scrambling to get ready for co-op right now. I feel like we are always kind of rushing out the door to get ready. My daughter has been learning how to make grilled cheese, so she put some sandwiches together for her and her sister. And we usually bring some snacks along to eat on the way after. My husband is amazing and makes coffee for us every day. Hey, Oliver. So I'm going to bring some coffee along and kind of just some snacky things because I don't have a lot of time right now. So getting some creamer ready, and then we're going to pack up our bags and head in the car and head off to co-op. Okay, it is 11:40. Our co-op starts at noon. We are at co-op every Thursday from noon until 3. So it takes a good chunk of our day, but it also gives us a good time in the morning to get some schoolwork done. So typically the older kids get their independent work done. So this morning they did their CTC math, they did their language arts, and what am I missing? You had your BSF work, your Bible study in the morning. And I think that was all that was on the schedule today. Actually, my oldest son is going to be staying with a friend later after co-op, so we're probably going to push our science lesson to tomorrow and do that tomorrow so he doesn't miss out on that. So just a little bit different schedule today. All right, so right now, I mentioned Carly helped me out with getting lunch ready. She made a grilled cheese sandwich for herself. She's eating it in the car right now. Some mornings we are just working or busy all the way up until we have to get out the door. So that's one of my goals, is to be better about being on time, but you know, some days are just a little bit more rushed. So Carly was a big help getting the grilled cheese going, and she helped Oliver get his hot dog for lunch. Luke made a sandwich for himself, and Emma made some soup. So kind of all over the place for lunch, which is okay. That's one of the great things. As the kids get older, they take on more responsibilities, and lunchtime is one of those things where they kind of know a few different things that they can make, and so they can help out in that area and help us all to get out the door and get done with what we need to do, especially on days where we have co-op and we're just a little bit busier. Lunch for me, on the other hand, is a little bit trickier. Well, I shouldn't say trickier. I'm just not a huge lunch person. I don't enjoy big meals for lunch. So I had some oatmeal this morning. I have my big mug of coffee right here, and I brought some peanut butter pretzels that I can kind of snack on throughout the morning, and that's gonna hold me over. When I get home, I'm going to make a smoothie, and that'll be just a good snack for the afternoon before we do dinner. I am not 100% sure what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. I made a casserole early this week. We finished that off yesterday. Tonight we might, like I mentioned, go up to a homeschool convention and just do some shopping, and maybe we'll grab some dinner out after that just to keep it nice and easy. So that is the plan for the rest of the day. We are almost at co-op. Luckily it's not too far from our house. We've got a little bit less than 10 minutes to go, and we will be there and have a great rest of the morning.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Turning up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now.
All right, so we just got home from co-op. We had a busy morning. The kids did some great work practicing their play. I actually didn't get to see them for a lot of that because they were down in another room. For Latin, we learned our second conjugation principal parts, and then we did JA Biztown. The kids learned that when we go to Biztown in a couple weeks, they're going to be working in the pet store, and they get to work in the, what else? The radio station. So that's going to be really exciting. So we had a great time at co-op. It is about 3:40. We stayed after a little bit to help clean and get my son situated. Like I mentioned, he was going home with a friend today, and just to hang out and have some fun. And we're going to go in. I'm going to check Homeschool Planet, see what else we need to wrap up for the day. We're going to make some smoothies, I think we decided, for a snack, and then kind of take it from there. So I had mentioned Stitch Fix before, and funny enough, I actually got a box today. I promise this isn't supposed to be like a fashion clothes vlog, but since I have the box, I might as well open it and show you guys what came in the Stitch Fix box today. Okay, so with Stitch Fix, you basically put in all of your measurements. You can type in some notes to the stylist, whoever's going to be putting your box together, and they will put a box together either every month. I don't have it set up as recurring, but you can specify which months you want something, or you can just have them send you one every month. So I had, like I said, I forgot that I had this one coming, but they send you a bag to mail back anything that you don't want. So you just put it in the bag, and then you put that in the mailbox, and let's see what's in here. All right. So they sent some black flats. I don't have any shoes like this, so we'll give those a try. Those are really cute. They have jewelry. They sent me some jewelry this time. So we'll try that on. That looks like it'll go with a lot of different things. Okay, and then I think they send 5 pieces every time. So probably a couple shirts in here. Okay, we've got some capris. I don't have any pants that are this color, so those will be fun to try on. And then I have, okay, I feel like I just got like the same shirt last time. So I don't know if they did that on purpose, but oh no, it's a little bit different. It has like has kind of this detail at the bottom, this tie at the bottom. Okay, so that's a little bit different. We'll try it on and see. And then, yep, just another basic shirt. This is kind of like a stretchy material. Kind of feels like workout material almost. We Flex, We Wander. I don't know this brand, Moisture Wicking. So it looks like you can wear this for maybe for working out. I don't know. It looks like a cute top anyway. So that is what I got in the box. I will try it all on later and see what I want to keep or if I want to send anything back. Okay, so time to make smoothies for a quick snack. I have some mixed fruit right here, and I like to use the pineapple and mango from here. I don't really like the strawberries and the peaches in my smoothies, so I've been setting those aside, and I'm gonna make a smoothie for my kids. They really like them. I freeze some bananas, so I'm gonna be using a frozen banana in mine. I'll show you how I make mine in just a minute. Got the blender. I will use the big part for the kids, and then I have the little single serve part that I will use just for mine. Smoothie straws. And then this is the super greens that I've been trying in my smoothie. It tastes a lot better with the frozen fruit in there, but it has a bunch, look at all that good stuff that's in there. And I've only been using it for 2 weeks now. It's supposed to be great for digestion, less bloating, extra energy, immune support. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? So I tried this with just water at first, and it was terrible. And it's funny because it doesn't smell that bad. It smells pretty good, but it does not taste like it smells. And even with the fruit, it takes a couple sips to really kind of, you know, really, I don't know, be okay with it, but it's doable with the fruit. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put some smoothies together. I probably need to see if I have any yogurt, and I know we have milk. I'll maybe see if I have some yogurt I can put in there for the kids, and I'm gonna blend that all up, and then we will get to finishing up the rest of our school for the afternoon. And I also wanna say, I've only been using this for about 2 weeks now, so verdict is still out. I feel like maybe it's helping with the bloating and the energy a little bit, but I want to give it at least a good month or so before I make any final decision. So far, I'm liking it, but I will give you guys an update maybe in the future on if I'm still drinking it or not. impromptu cookie baking. It did not take us too long. We found a short batch recipe, but that was an activity in Oliver's Voyage of Discovery, so we figured, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. So we're gonna enjoy a couple cookies in a minute. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to just go through Homeschool Planet and check everything. As I said before, co-op days are kind of light for the schoolwork we're doing at home, but we've got, the kids did BSF homework this morning. Luke did not do his chores. Emma has chores. She's actually going to do those in a minute. But the kids got their CTC math done earlier today. I need to log in and check the extra work that I had my girls complete, and I'm going to do that in just a little bit. Luke completed his language arts. He was waiting for some dictation, I think, which I told him that we were going to skip for today. So I know he did get that done. I'm going to leave it blank so it will remind me to go in and check his work. The reason my girls have so much in their language arts is because last week we went out of town. So I've just kind of been shifting things over on the calendar and figuring we will make up some of it on the weekend or reschedule it whenever I can. But it's just kind of all lumped together under one day for now. And what I think we're gonna do is Emma has the most spelling to make up. She's behind a couple days because we've spent some extra time on math this week as well. So I'm gonna tackle this lesson with her right now. And then afterwards, it's gonna be time for us to head out the door. We're going to go do some shopping at the convention. We decided probably not going to pay for a ticket to go to any of the sessions. It's like $119 or something like that to go to the sessions, but tonight they have free shopping. So we're going to go bum around and look at the convention hall, the vendor hall. I have a lot of my curriculum already, but it's always fun to just check everything out. There are a couple things that I do want to look at, so we will probably just browse. Not sure if I'm going to get anything or not. We'll see. And then we will go grab some dinner after that.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go easy.
Okay, so we are getting in the car. We're going to head to the convention for probably just an hour or so to shop. Like I said, I have most of my curriculum, I think, for next year. There's a couple things I'm still thinking about, so I'm not sure what I will see, or we always see something there, so it'll be fun. My kids have never been to a convention, and I've never been to this one. It comes to our town every year, but I haven't ever been. Our big convention that we go to is Teach Them Diligently, and we will be going to that later this year. So that will be the one where we do all of the sessions and things like that. So this is just going to be a fun night, just an excuse to go out, browse some curriculum for a little bit, and then we're going to grab some dinner afterwards.
Dreamy, breezy, we go easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond scale the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no.
Okay, so we just got home. It is late. It is 9:30 at night. We had a really long day. We went to the convention, walked around for maybe like an hour and a half, and then we went and got dinner, and we just got home. But I wanted to hop on to finish out this video and also show you guys what I picked up at convention. I have to go let my dog in really quick. I will be right back. Okay, so if you hear feet tapping in the background, that is her. She's happy to see us. So like I said before, I haven't typically gone to this convention, and I didn't go to any sessions. We just shopped, but it was a lot of fun. I feel exhausted because this is just our community, so I ran into a lot of people that I know, so just chatting with everybody and talking to some of the different vendors there, it just takes it out of you after an already long day. But let me show you what I got. I actually opened this already, and then my little one came in and said, hey mom, your camera is not running. So it's already open. I'm gonna show you again what I got. You guys, I am a mess right now. It is so late. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this without knocking my camera over. Oh my gosh, okay. You know that it's late when, okay, let's see. Okay, so what I got, the first booth that we stopped at was the Tuttle Twins, and I was not familiar with them. I've heard their name, but I haven't used any of their products before. They had this set of books for older kids that I picked up. So there was a set of 6 of them. They were a really good deal, and they look really interesting. So we had Logical Fallacies, Inspiring Entrepreneurs, Courageous Heroes, True Conspiracies, Beware Your Bias, and Modern Villains. So I am not sure. Again, these are kind of more for middle grade kids. They recommended, I think, around like 11, 12. I can't remember the exact ages, but I picked these up, and I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be using them as read-alouds or if I'm going to assign them to all my older kids or just my son. I don't know yet. If you have used these in your curriculum or you've read them, I would love to hear in the comments if you used them as read-alouds or how you use them in your curriculum. But these just looked really good, so I wanted to grab them. And they were also really nice. They had these season 1, their DVDs of their, I guess they have books for younger kids too, which I didn't buy, but this series has been based off of those books, and it was playing there, and my son really seemed to like it, so they were including this season 1 with purchases. And I think they said season 2 is gonna come out soon, but we got this, and so that was great. The only other thing that I actually bought was this book right here, and he's pointing to him because this is probably gonna be for him. We're gonna read it aloud. You're 5 years old.
6.
Yeah. And we are probably gonna read this at night. They are 10.
Almost 11.
They are. Okay, so this book, I've had my eye on it for a while and I just never picked it up, but today it was on a good deal, so I decided to grab it. And the title is just so clever, Theology, but it is for basically for little kids. So the back says, Deep Truth Simply Told, a beautifully illustrated storybook ushers children into a story of adventure, mystery, and wonder in which they discover life-changing truths about God, themselves, and the world around them. So like I said, we like just reading different stories at night, so I figure we'll kind of just go through and read a little bit of this every night. Or every day, I'm not sure, but right now the plan will be at night, and then we'll see how it goes. But okay, so there was a lot there. We really only had like an hour and a half, and we kept getting distracted and stopped by people, which was really fun. Yeah, so again, I've made it through. I didn't knock anything else over, and I am going to go get ready for bed. I'm gonna call it a night. Everybody else is kind of getting ready for bed right now, and I just want to thank you guys for coming along with me today on this day in the life. If you enjoyed this video and kind of seeing what we were up to today on this typical Thursday for us, go ahead and hit that like button. That is a very simple way that you can support my channel. Doesn't cost anything. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I would really appreciate it and love for you to stick around for future content. I love sharing about homeschooling and just inspiration, tips, encouragement, curriculum reviews, and all that type of thing. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.